Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm Blitz5 and today I have some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay on the map Horizon and playing some domination as you can see on the screen right now. And I'm going to be using the shotgun today. This is my first game with a shotgun, so I want to talk about that gameplay and some of the viable classes that you can create in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and kind of the setup. So right now for this, I'm using the shotgun, like I said, for the first time. This is the second shotgun, I believe. The first one, you start off with that kind of as one of the default classes. I think I'd seen that gameplay or used it at least one time, so maybe this is the second time I used the shotgun. And it seemed a little strange because it had like the impact wave. So I wanted to use a shotgun that was normal. So I think this is the second or third shotgun. It's the one with what I think is the most damage. I don't know what just happened there. The game just seemed to like glitch out there. I actually lost the footage of this game, so I had to record it off my Twitch stream. But basically, I'm assuming I was attacking B, and I died, so I was throwing the grenade. So this class is pretty cool setup. Obviously, because it's my first time using the gun, I didn't have any attachments for it. So I'm rocking 3 perks. Obviously, that's pretty standard. I know you can change it up with the new 13-point creator class. But I still like sticking somewhat traditional. I want to do some interesting class setup soon. But for this, I have lightweight, blind eye, and toughness, and I have 2 grenades and the exo ability. So a lot of times, I like taking 2 grenades if I'm going to have them because they're kind of harder to use in this game, and I like to kind of shoot them, especially in domination, to protect a point. So, you know, in team deathmatch or on some classes, I'll just choose not to have a grenade because they're not as useful in this game, or at least for me, because I used to use them, kind of bounce them off a wall, take away a majority of someone's health, and then kind of finish them off with a headshot or maybe a shot to the chest, like a more guaranteed kill. So that's how I used to use grenades, especially like stun grenades. But in this game, the regular ones aren't as good, even though the stun grenades and variable grenades are pretty good in this game. I definitely want to make a video about that. I think people aren't using the stun grenades and the EMP grenades as much as they should. They are really helpful, especially with these annoying turrets. So I have that, and then I do have 4 kill streaks on because I don't have any attachments and I had some extra spots to use. So I have UAV, care package, the system hack, and the auto drone thing. I don't know what it is. It kind of gives you a kill. I usually put it on auto, so you just send it out and it'll go find someone and blow them up. I forget what the name of it is. Attack drone. I can't remember for the life of me. I have no idea. So anyways, I have those 4 kill streaks on. That's been kind of fun doing that. The system hack is cool. I think I usually pay for the system hack upgrades, so when you get it, you get assist points, and it kind of helps you get your next kill streak. And I'm also using the shield for the first time, which I thought would make sense because of the shotgun. In this game, there's a lot of long engagements, as you can imagine, and especially with the mobility, you can kind of get up high and shoot across the map. So I figured it would be kind of hard to use a shotgun. That's why I also haven't used a shotgun, and I'm like level 40 until this time, because I just figured it would be a waste of time, to be honest with you. Although some of the maps are small, you just seem like you're getting in a lot of mid to long range distant fights, and you know the AKs, well, assault rifles being so strong, AK being one of them. I felt like it would be not really viable, but it is, and having this shield is really nice. I thought this shield would be a pointless exo ability, but it allows you to get close to people and then shoot them with a shotgun. Or, you know, throw a grenade, put the shield on, make them shoot. You run out of ammo really quickly in this game. The guns shoot pretty fast, and I don't know if it's a difference, maybe how long it takes you to die, but I find I'm always reloading, and a lot of people haven't leveled up. A lot of the guns have extended mags, so a lot of people run out of ammo. So I see that happening a lot, right? You'll be in a gunfight with someone, and then we'll both start reloading, and we're kind of strafing left and right, waiting for our reload to happen, and then we'll start shooting again, right? So that happens a lot, and the shotgun and having the shield lets you take advantage of that. So you let them maybe shoot you once or twice, put the shield up, and then you're there, they're shooting at you, maybe fake it out, like drop it, put it back up, cause them to shoot some bullets. Hopefully, you know, you distract them, you could take a point, maybe someone else kills them, and then if not, then they'll run out of ammo, and then you can kind of go for the kill, which is really nice with the shotgun. Also, there's a lot of good fake out tricks you can do. Right there when I was capturing B, I put the shield up and then turned the corner and took it down and shot them, so he might expect me to still have my shield up. And a lot of times what people do when they see someone with a shield, their first instinct is to run around them and try to shoot them from the side, right? Because they think they're going to be faster, especially they might try to dash to the side of you. So they're not actually ready to shoot you. They have kind of a different priority. than to just sit there and wait. So it depends on the situation. If they're in the same level as you, I think that's the best strategy, is kind of put the shield up, fake them out, and then go in for the kill, especially if you see them trying to move to the left or right of you. I think that's the best way to go about it. And the shotguns still are pretty effective in this game. I've heard from most people that they have been working. This is really the only one that I have experience with. I did a couple games with this. Like I said, this is my first one. And I think the game type definitely helps. Playing domination is definitely easier than probably some other game types, especially like team deathmatch. Unless you're on a small map, map size is probably more important than the game type, because if you're on a really big map, then you're going to have a hard time doing it. And also, you have to change your playstyle a lot. You have to kind of go around corners. You have to stay in areas that are closed. Even the big maps have buildings or corridors that you can kind of use the shotgun in successfully. So if you do that, I mean, that's how I play a lot of my gameplay. I've always done that in Call of Duty. I try to play the short game. I've always been decent at Call of Duty. It's not because I'm the most accurate. It's probably because I'm like more strategic than most people who play CoD. Obviously, in this game, I've been struggling because it's just so fast-paced, and I'm more of a defensive player at times. I mean, I can play really aggressive like everybody else, but a lot of times when you go for the kill streaks and stuff like that in traditional CoD, you kind of take a certain part of the map and you play defensively and you play smart and you get your kill streaks and you level up. But in this one, you have to play aggressive, and if you don't, it kind of seems boring. And it's part of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare with the dash and movement speed and stuff like that, unless you do want to get a kill streak. But it helps in domination, and so far, it's been pretty successful. I think this guy schools me right here. He did. See, the movement, it's just so killer. When you are aiming around looking for somebody and they're moving around and they got their stuff together, like you're just gonna die. And another thing that's kind of interesting is like sensitivity in the game. Like, what sensitivity should we be playing on? Should you be playing on? Should I be playing on? I'm not really sure. I was playing on 4. I think the default is 3, and then I switched it to 5. I think like right before this match, because I knew with the shotgun I was going to need to be able to move around a lot more and kind of aim down sights to get these kills and turn around close range. So it did help out, but I don't know if I should keep going or decrease it. I'm not really sure. And see, like right there, it's really not great for getting someone head on. The AK or submachine gun. I keep saying AK. Assault rifles and submachine guns are like just way better than the shotguns right now. Although they are always strong up close, it just doesn't seem too beneficial to use this if you're trying to play successfully or have a really good game. I think you're better off just sticking with a gun you're good at, but sometimes you want to switch it up and have fun, and I think there's a lot of room for that with the shotguns. Or like I said, if you like to play close range or a lot of domination or even hardpoint, the shotgun is huge then, because you can take a point and kind of hold it down and get some guaranteed kills. Or if your accuracy is not as good, you could try out some of the shotguns with a wider range, and you could kind of just spam the trigger and go for those one guaranteed kills when you get up close. And I think sliding and dashing is really important to make sure you're doing that at the right time. Unfortunately, right there, I ran out of ammo. That would have been a nice double kill on B. But what I like about Call of Duty so far, Advanced Warfare, with the different classes, is that a lot of things seem viable. So I hope that they'll patch the weapons soon to kind of balance them a little bit more. The assault rifles are obviously the strongest, but everything seems like it's going to have a purpose. I think the only thing that needs to be buffed right now is the submachine guns. They're way too weak and inaccurate, and the range is just not long enough. You can't have a gun that doesn't have enough range be weaker than the assault rifle. I don't mind the range, like diminishing the range, but the gun has to be stronger or have a better hip fire, or vice versa. You know, make it have a worse hip fire but better range. Give us something. They need some kind of benefits to the submachine guns to make it viable and easier to use. For me, I've struggled with most of the submachine guns, even though that's usually my favorite weapon type. I started using the submachine gun with the most damage, and I've been doing well with that, but a lot of people complain about it being inaccurate, so I get if it's not really, doesn't really work for you. But I think that the exo abilities really help each class work. So for an assault rifle, for example, or a heavy machine gun, you might be kind of slow, so you might want to use the exo ability that gives you extra speed, for example, and then that's huge for the heavy weapon, right? Some people might not want to use a heavy weapon because it slows them down, but you just put on that exo ability and then you can kind of like run around faster, right? And then for the shotgun, using the shield is huge. It's so helpful. And then I also noticed for using a submachine gun, a lot of times I like to use a silencer so I can be sneaky and move in and out of the map. So you can use the one that makes your footsteps silent, or you can use the one that kind of pings the area. Right here I was really confused. The knifing in this game is not great, and I thought I would have got one of those guys, but I think someone took the first one taking the care package, and I couldn't knife the second one in time. But every time I go to knife, it seems like even if I'm really close, it doesn't really connect, which I don't know if they purposely made that difficult, but sometimes people really slam me with a knife. Like, it almost feels like Destiny. If you played that, sometimes in Destiny you would just get like punched and like fly off the map. It kind of feels like that happens to me sometimes, so I'm not sure if there's something that I'm doing wrong when I'm knifing, but it never really works for me. But so I guess getting back to create a class and different guns that you want to try to use, it's really important to just kind of cater to that class, and especially when you're starting out, if you don't have any attachments, make sure you put some low kill streaks on, maybe add another kill streak so you don't get frustrated. Or even if you're going for like a weapon camo with low kill streaks, I mean with no attachments, right? So say you might go for one of the weapon camos where you can't have any attachments or you can't have any perks. Make it easier. Add another exo ability. Use 2 exo abilities. Use the stim twice so you can regenerate health, or put the extra grenades on so you can get some extra kills, and it kind of helps you not suffer too much for trying to get one of these weapon camos or trying out a new gun and stuff like that. I think it's way easier to do it that way, and the creative class system definitely lets you do that. So I ended up doing okay in this match. I think I went almost even, but I had a decent amount of captures and we won the game, so that was important. It was pretty close. It was a long game, almost I think 11 or 12 minutes here since we've been recording this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go try out the shotgun. Go try out some of the new exo abilities and grenades that you haven't tried out yet, and have fun playing Call of Duty on Blitz 5. And I am out.